Hi, this is Janna. Welcome to my kitchen. We're going to make some Mississippi pot roast Janna style today. And so we've got a chuck roast, any size that you want. This one is about 6 pounds, 5.5, 6 pounds. And so we are going to take a jar of golden pepperoncini, medium heat, but you can get them mild, you can get them hot, whatever your family likes, okay? We tried to do quiet on the set, but people are dropping things in the background, so it's all good. Keeping it real. We're a family. Okay, so there are the pepperoncinis. I like to add celery to mine. You can eat the celery, you can pick around it, but I think it gives the Mississippi pot roast extra flavor. Celery is so good. It's in all the foods that you get that are Cajun and such, so we will add some of those Cajun touches to this Mississippi pot roast. And so now I'm going to add some sliced onion. And this is I did 3 small onions. They weren't very big. Just like that. And so I am going to add my au jus, package of au jus gravy mix over the top. And I'm going to add a package of ranch dressing to the top. And by the way, on your pepperoncini, you want to add the liquid. And so I'm adding some black pepper because our family likes black pepper. And I've got a can of beef broth and a can of French onion soup. Because if you have extra jus in the bottom of your pot roast, then you're going to get to make a like taco birria. I don't know if you know what those are, but I'll make them after I make this pot roast. I'll teach you how to make those. And so I just didn't notice that this other can wasn't easy open. So you get to watch me make that. And so here is a can of beef broth. And then I'm going to add a can of water to this, and probably 2 because I have the condensed beef broth. So I'll add 2 cans of water to the top of this. Thank you, Erin. Lovely assistant. There we go. And now I'm going to put a lid on it. I did spray nonstick spray in here. Actually, I used avocado oil spray to the inside of this. Now I'm going to add this into my oven. This pot roast was frozen, and so I always cook it at 365 to 375 until it's starting to show that it's getting closer to done. Then I turned it down to 350. Oh, I forgot my stick of butter. Gotta have butter on the Mississippi pot roast. So there's my stick of butter. We'll be back in about 2.5 to 3 hours. Okay, we put our frozen roasts in at about 1:45, and it is now 5:30. So it took the frozen roast to get to the tender state today at 365 degrees. I had my oven set at, and so it took just at 4 hours. And so anyway, that was frozen. So if you do yours, it all depends upon the size of your roast. It really does, and the roast itself. So here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh boy. That is roasted roast. And so I'm going to take some of the vegetables and let those go sit over there because I'm going to use those in a minute. And so here's our roast. You can tell when it's done. See, it twists. See, it's going to fall right apart. And so I'm going to take this roast and I'm going to let it rest on this plate. See, it's just falling right apart. I'll have to get another plate for the other roast, but that's okay. And then the au jus in here. Look at this, so rich. And when you serve the roast, you don't have to, but you can serve it with the au jus on the side, and people can, have a little bowl for themselves like gravy and dip it in. And I'm gonna serve this today with the ranch oven potatoes, and you can find the ranch potatoes on my YouTube channel as well. And so I'm going to get this plate ready and we'll be back to show you what it looks like. Thank you for stopping by my kitchen.